Hi guys, this is Miss Lena. How are you? So right now you guys need to be at this point, which means that you've colored the stripes on your hand, you've drawn the heart, and you've made the circles with the half a dirham. I outlined the hand black, which I suggest you do. Remember that we are going to be coloring the inside part of the heart black, but the circles are going to be Kandinsky style, rainbow-like circles. Now, this is really important. Before I go ahead and start, I'm going to do two things. Number one, I'm going to show you what a Kandinsky circle looks like because you should remember this is a Kandinsky circle. Now, if you notice, it looks like a child did it. Even though it's a grown-up, it looks like a child, but it is like the circle in the middle is one color, and then there's another drawing of a circle within that circle, and that's another color, and then it could be a thinner circle, another color, and four. So I am saying that I want you to do, I know that I said initially two colors, but in order for it to be really feel like Kandinsky, it has to be a minimum of three colors. If you want to do four, that's fine. I think that's pushing it a little, but let's just stick to three. Now, this is something that's very important. Number one, you cannot use the colors that you use for your drawing. So if we look at mine again, I use turquoise green. So that means I have my color pencils here, by the way, and I use an old color. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that turquoise blue. I actually have two. I'm going to remove that yellow that I used. So I didn't use, it's actually not here, it's in my room. It was a mustard yellow, so that gets out. The turquoise green, that gets out. My brown that I use, that goes away. So now I am left with colors inside my color pencil that are not at all like what I use. That's very important. If you want to be able to create contrast, even though the black will create contrast, you don't want to do it in such a way that you will not be able to, it'll look like it's just kind of like an extension of this, right? And if you notice, these are stripes, but when we do the Kandinsky circles, which I will show you again, they're called concentric circles, right? Kandinskys are concentric circles. That's a circle within a circle within a circle. So you are including colors that are not this so that it will not look, again, like an extension. So let me just go ahead and show you. So they're drawn out. The circles are drawn out. And I'm going to show you exactly what I want you to do, all right? I am going to, let's see if I can go a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I have this circle over here, and I think I'm going to just pull out hot pink, because that doesn't look anything like that. Two kinds of hot pink. And remember, we are not using black because our background will be black. I can even use that peach. I can use a green because that's not like my turquoise, right? And I can use red. I'm just giving myself different options. I can use a darker green and even white. And if it's white, then you don't color it, okay? Because our paper is, in fact, white. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do for this circle, and I hope you guys can see, is I'm going to color that a little small circle inside. That is hot pink. Do you guys see that? Double check that you are able to see it. I'm going to try again. Yep, you can. So that will be there. Then I'm going to outline it with a lighter green. So I'm actually drawing a circle, right? And then I'm coloring it inside. And we are doing up to 3 colors. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a peach. Now, I was about to use a dark purple, but something stopped me. And what stopped me is that I know that this part over here will be black. And because it will be black and my purple happens to be not such a light purple, I don't want it to look like one big thing. Again, I'm going to go now to the next one. I hope you guys can see it. Going inside that circle again, in the middle, making a circle. Coloring it in. Now I'm going to go for that purple because now it doesn't matter. The purple's not around outside, and I can go ahead and color that in. You see, I am not coloring the green section. I'm simply coloring inside the circle with the exception of that green. So It's not perfect because I can see how this is a little bit more narrow, but that's okay. Now I'm going to take my hot pink again because you can definitely reuse colors. And hot pink, by the way, next to black is like a super fun combination. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and continue with this part over here. So now I'm going to pretend I'm using white, right? Obviously, it's not like I'm just going to draw a circle, and I'm going to leave as is white. Okay, I'm going to make another circle, and I'm going to color that in red. Okay, and then I'm going to go with my lighter green, looking a little bit like a Moroccan flag. I'm going to go around and circle. And now if you notice, I am not going outside of the dirham. It is a maximum of 3